Hello students, today I am taking the problems based on the topic cross product of two vectors. Now you see the first one, find A cross B the magnitude if A vector is this and B vector is this. So you see now the A cross B will be I cap, J cap, K cap, and it is 1 minus 7, 7, 1 minus 7, 7, and 3 minus 2 and 2 in the IJK system using the property of the vector. So it is minus 14, this is minus 14 plus 14. I cap. Then it is minus, as you have read in the determinant, 2 minus 21. For this one it is 2 minus 21, J cap, plus K cap. For K cap, minus 2 plus 21. Please see, this part is clear or not? This is something very important. So the final is, this will be 0, this is minus and it is plus. So 19 J cap plus 19 K cap. So what will be the magnitude of A cross B? The magnitude of A cross B will be 19 ka square and 19 ka square, and if you simplify it will be 19 root 2. For a student of 12th class it is not required how to find the magnitude, that you already know, and how to find the cross product that you already understood now. But here we must have the strong knowledge of the determinant. Now I am taking one theoretical part, A minus vector B cross vector A plus vector B equals to this one. This we have to explain. So now the first is vector A cross vector A. The first step. Plus vector A cross vector B, distributive property. Multiply this minus vector B cross vector A minus vector B cross vector B. See, this is minus here. Now you all know that vector A cross vector A, because they are parallel or co-linear vectors, so it will be 0 vector, plus vector A cross vector B plus B cross A will become A cross B. The sign will change and it is 0 vector. So the final answer is, if you add these two, it is 2 A cross B. In this way we can prove this. This is important sum in this exercise. So I have taken this problem. I hope it is clear to you that how to find A cross B and different properties of. One property is A cross A is 0 vector, B cross B is 0 vector. Second property is A cross B is minus B cross A. This part is very important. You can make brackets here to make the steps more strong. So I hope these two problems are clear. Now I am taking more problems from the exercise which is related to the area of the yes students. Now see, find the area of this triangle if the vertices A is this, B is this and C is this. These are the three vertices given here and you will find the area. Few things I am writing in advance. Vector AB we already studied 2 minus 1, 3 minus 1, 5 minus 3. So it is I cap, J cap and 3 K cap. Similarly, vector AC is 1 minus 1, 0, 5 minus 1, 4 J cap and 5 minus 2, 3 k cap. Now we will calculate A cross AB cross AC. So it is I cap, J cap and K cap, and here we write 1, 2, 3, 0, 4, 3. This part I want to highlight. Because you all know that if vector A and vector B are the adjacent sides of a triangle, then what will be the area of the triangle? It is half A cross vector B ka magnitude. This principle I am using to find the area of the triangle in 3D. Area of triangle in 2D you already read, but today I am explaining you how to find the area of triangle in 3D. So the first part is I cap. So it is 6 minus 12. 6 minus 12 I cap minus, according to the principle of the determinant. For J it is 3 minus 0 plus for K cap, this one it is 4 minus 0. Please see this part. I hope this part is clear to you. So now the final answer is minus 6 I cap minus 3 J cap plus 4 K cap. And now we calculate the magnitude of these two this cross product. So the magnitude will be in the root minus 6 ka square plus minus 3 ka square plus 4 square. So the answer is 36 plus 9 plus 16. Please see this part very nicely. I hope it is clear to you. And if you calculate, it will be root 61. So what will be the area now? The area will be half into root 61 square units. So in this way, we can find the area of the triangle. If directly the sides are given, then it will be easy. If the vertices are given, then also we can find. And if the vectors are given for the sides, then also we can find. So the objective of this problem is to explain you many things. Now in this even I explained you how to find vector joining the point A to B, A to C, cross product, magnitude, all these things. So these type of sums can be asked in the exam in any form, and this is, I feel that this is an important problem for the board exam. And here I want to add one thing here, that if this is a parallelogram and if you have one more vertices here, then the area of the parallelogram will be, we will remove this half. It is A cross B ka magnitude. If we have the vectors representing the adjacent sides, then in this way we can find the area that I already explained you. So this is the important part of the cross product. How to find cross product, magnitude of the cross product. What are the applications of the cross product for finding the area of triangle and for finding the area of parallelogram. And I already explained you one more, that if the vector representing the diagonals are also given, then the area will be the same, A cross B ka half. But that time these vectors are of the diagonal. So it is a multi-approach problem. You can understand the importance of this sum for the board examination purpose. Please prepare these type of sums. Thank you.